Remembering when we were young in the 80s.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright, you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah, not too bad. May 1983.
I only saw you about 3 days ago for April's one.
I was quite surprised when I got the message from you, because we're recording this on the 3rd of May.
I like to get them under the belt quite early.
Yeah, but you don't actually like to fucking get round to producing and releasing them until the end of the month.
No, I'll do them as quick as I can, but that last one we didn't record because of your fucking birthday.
No, we recorded it before my birthday.
No, we recorded it after your birthday, didn't we?
No, before.
Well, we must have recorded it just before your birthday. You were probably off on holiday or...
I've done my bit. I handed it over to you.
Yeah, I know, I was busy, ain't I?
Oh, I'm too busy effing and jeffing about the Royals.
They are annoying, aren't they?
Oh, I'll have you know, they make a lot of good money for tourism. What's going on with all that? You're going to put a little thing at the beginning, I imagine.
I'll put a little thing at the beginning, but yeah. So that little thing at the beginning, please action it.
I love the fact, and I've listened back to some of these, and whenever there's something topical regarding you effing and jeffing about the government or the Royals...
Very serious.
The turnaround on them podcasts is so fucking rapid.
Yeah.
And it's just
like... I can pull my finger out when I need to, can't I?
Exactly. Right. So, okay, well, I'll tell you what, before we talk a little bit about the chart campaign, let's have these...
Oh, you gonna do the pie and a pint read first?
No, they only done 1 month.
Oh.
I've got some good news, though.
What?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Have you?
Cheers.
Fuck's sake.
No, hang on. Let's do the news first, then we can drink that. So, thanks to Pie and a Pint, they said they were super happy with what we done, and they loved the fact that we slagged them all right off. And they're going to look to do something at Christmas. But in the meantime, I got contacted by the Hardcore Listing podcast, which I do.
Yeah.
And the Patreons over there, we've done a little birthday episode, and they mentioned on that episode, and they've followed it up today with all the Patreons are all chipping in to give Cole, one of the Patreons, the £99 a month, and they're going to sponsor us for 6 months.
What?
The Hardcore Listing Patreons are going to be the sponsors of this podcast for 6 months.
So what have we got to say about them?
Slag them off. That was all they said. They just want slagging off.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So I think we're going to start that next month because I don't know who exactly is featuring of the Patreons, but I'll get a comprehensive list and then, we'll just slag them all off.
Excellent. I may have another sponsor as well.
Look at us. We're going to fucking retire soon.
Well, it's a sort of month-to-month basis. It's
right.
That bloke Warren who he used to put us on in King's Lynn. And him and his mate on the first gig, I think they'd had a bet. And Warren had lost. And his mate got to design a tattoo to go on Warren's arse.
What's Warren got on his arse?
Cunt spunked ear and a little spunky cock. But what
Where's Warren at with self-esteem?
Huh? He's just a sucker with low self-esteem. Oh, yeah.
Nice
he's a man.
one, Warren.
Yeah, he's a man in his 30s or early 40s with some great tattoos.
Likes to laugh, clearly.
Yeah.
Got
to like a laugh, haven't you?
You got to like a
you
laugh.
put that fucking heater on again.
Yeah, because that's fucking
So
cold.
I'm in a t-shirt.
Oh, turn it off. You turn it. I'm not getting up anymore.
No, it's right, leave it on, but I'll just take my top off.
Don't do... Hang on. I've not seen you go skiing since we went to that festival in the rain. You fucking started larging it with your shirt off and a pint in your hand.
But it was raining. I didn't want to get my t-shirt wet.
Fucking nonsense.
I wasn't cold. It was just wet.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I remember watching Enola Gay just with me top off like a Newcastle fan.
Some fucking tragic 50-year-old shirt off, t-shirt tucked in his belt, fucking pint in his hand, singing Enola Gay.
Careful, you're going to make our 3% of women listeners moist.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks to Postcard and a Pint for last month. And we look forward to seeing you again at Christmas. Hardcore Listing Patreons, you fucking legends. We'll catch up with you next month and crack on there. And Warren, Yeah, it's up to you. If you want to pay us money to sponsor the podcast, I'd suggest laser surgery to remove that from your arsehole.
So how have you covertly got your Patreons to pay to sponsor your other podcast on here?
Well, no, they're Patreons on there, so they support hardcore listing.
But I reckon you must have used the phrase hardcore listing about 8 times already, and you haven't paid me a fucking penny.
Thing is, with hardcore listing,
You don't really like to talk about it.
I don't like to talk about it.
It's like Fight Club, isn't it? And,
It is.
And awards.
It is. Well, also, I should point out, whilst I'm shamelessly plugging hardcore listing, you was on there earlier.
I was on the hardcore listing offshoot, Hardcore Natter.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, but we don't do a top 5. We just had you on there getting all angry about the Royals, who do a lot of good work for charity and make a lot of money out of tourism. And I like Prince William.
Yeah,
he's a lovely bloke, isn't he?
He's had a couple of ribs removed.
Has he?
All the princes have.
Wow, I understand, because he was quite a sort of stubby little cock he had, wasn't it, in that picture? So
he couldn't fit it in his gob. But he had a couple of ribs removed, and he got one of them headbolts with the slats, and he just sort of worked his way down with his feet until he could eventually put it in his own gob.
Just the helmet or stem as well?
Just the helmet.
Right.
That was enough, though.
I know you ain't happy about old sausage fingers, right? But if we say you got an opportunity, right? You got an MBE for contributions to anarchy, right, in the UK, right? So you get an MBE, right, and you're there. I've got my bravery award. I'm there, like welling up, watching you get knighted, but secretly thinking, I wish it was me.
Lydon.
Like, and imagine like that all happens. You find yourself in a position of influence, right? If you could pick anybody to be the king, who would you pick? If we had to have a king, well,
but that's something completely different, isn't it?
No, right. All right,
it's like one minute I'm getting an MBE for services to anarchy, and the next minute I'm allowed to choose the king.
But how anarchic is your answer going to be?
But the whole idea is we should be able to choose our king.
Right.
By getting rid of the king, we'll be able to choose who's in charge.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, with that in mind,
like that show, Charles in Charge, it actually fucking come true.
Was that 80s?
Yeah, wasn't it?
I don't know. I never saw it, but I remember.
Did it have Chachi in?
I think it did. Yeah. He was handsome.
God, he was, wasn't he?
Who'd be your king if you could pick a celebrity from the 80s?
I thought you'd say, who's more handsome, Chachi or Lee Antonio?
Same thing.
Racist.
Both very, very attractive
Mediterranean
gentlemen. Who'd be your king? If you could pick an 80s fella to run the country.
Someone from the 80s.
Yeah.
Suggs.
Solid.
Would he do a worse job than anyone that's fucking in charge at the moment?
100% not. Right. Films?
Yep.
Right. What you got? And let's just do this shot. Cheers. And good luck with the single.
Cheers. Thanks.
Where can people get it?
katg.co.uk for all the links to download and stream Scrap the Monarchy by the Crown Jewels with a K and a Z.
Do it.
Shots is not going to be a feature of the podcast from now on. Just because it worked out all right last time.
Oh, it's nice though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice actually.
I should also point out, he's rocked up today, right? He's been banging on about fucking gigs with his shirt off like he's some kind of geezer. Turned up with 6 bottles of Alston Pills like fucking Pete Bill. Who drinks fucking Alston Pills? I'll tell you, in Men Behaving Badly, I think they drank Alston Pills.
Oh, really? Was it advertised by Griff Rhys Jones?
I can't remember. I remember like the thing was, is it sugar turns to alcohol or something like that? So
yeah.
You don't, I remember people going, hey, don't get hangover. And I was like, that's bollocks, it's really strong, you're going to get an hangover. I remember drinking Alston Pills one night before I went to Pizzazz. I can't remember if I got an hangover or not.
No, perhaps that's the thing, is you just get so pissed on it, you don't remember your hangover. I thought to make an 80s effort.
Mr. Do t-shirt
Mr. Do t-shirt, Alston Pills.
Fair enough. What have you got for films?
Well, on MovieWeb, there was only 2 titles.
What were they?
One that we'll probably say a few lines about.
Go on.
And one that we'll probably talk about extensively.
Okay.
Do you want me to do the one we'll probably do a few lines about?
Why not?
Christine?
Oh, I ain't got that. I thought we spoke about that last year.
That's movie website. Well, yeah, probably because you picked it up on Movie Phone.
Oh, probably.
No, I don't think we talked about Christine.
No. Oh, do you know what? We spoke about Duel, didn't we? The other Stephen King thing.
Oh, right.
I don't know.
I have very sketchy memories of the podcast from one to the next.
That was the first grown-up book I ever read.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I was about fourth year junior, and for some reason I had the paperback of Christine, and I read it.
Did you?
A little bit of it.
Were you scared?
No.
You used to shit yourself all the time. You've always been scared of anything. Zombies, ghosts, cars that come alive.
I have issues with car-based things, and like, I didn't like Dukes of Hazzard. I didn't like fucking Cannonball Run.
Do you know what? I've realised why you don't like Dukes of Hazzard now. Because I remember being in Strand's Mini on the way to Chelmsford, me, you, and him. And you shitting yourself and paying him 20 quid to drive slower.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't like the Dukes of Hazzard, because they go too fast and it makes you scared.
I did offer to. I remember, I offered to pay my brother's mate Lauren money to drive slower.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I didn't have money to throw around either.
No, because you give it all to your nan to slow down.
I hate people that drive fast. Don't fucking shrug your shoulders like, yeah, well, I'm a speed demon. You don't drive fast.
I got done for speeding a few months ago. I had to do a speed awareness course in lockdown.
I bet you was fucking proper Barlow there. Oh, yeah, I'm really sorry. Yeah,
sorry, sir.
I don't normally do that. No,
Yeah.
That's a nice shirt, sir.
How do we get one of those pens if we're doing the course online?
You smell incredible. Do you mind me asking what scent that is? Stratos, right? Okay.
So, was you scared of Christine?
No.
Did you see the film Christine?
No. Someone famous is in that, aren't they? You ain't seen it, have you?
I saw it. I saw it years ago. I had it on VHS.
Right.
All my horror VHSs that I used to watch late
Yeah.
at night without my mum coming in and having to tuck me in and then go and sleep in her bed. That's what you did whenever you watched a horror. Do you remember Keller's when he watched Jaws? He couldn't sit on the bug afterwards.
I remember Atherfold. We had a little thing, me and him, where we confided each other that we were both scared of the dark when we was at junior school, and I remember having a sleepover at his, and now above like a bedroom door. Sometimes there's like in the 80s there was like a little kind of glass panel above the door.
Yeah,
and he'd had his one covered over. Because after he watched American Wolf in London, which he shouldn't have done because he was too young, he was terrified, and he got his mum to cover that up because he kept thinking he could see a werewolf looking at him.
it was probably Teen Wolf's dad peering over there.
Oh, fucking hell! Right,
What you got then?
well, I've got a few. A Richard Gere film called Breathless. Remember that?
No.
So I
you?
remember that like being like 9.5 weeks. It was like ooh,
Sexy.
It was a bit blue.
Yeah.
And Richard Gere was a heartthrob, wasn't he? He was an 80s hunk, wasn't he? And I remember thinking like Breathless, and I don't really know what it meant when I was
Been
a kid.
having it off too much.
But I definitely thought it might have something to do with having it off.
Why is it a film about asthma?
I don't think it is. So it made me think, like, what was the first... I don't even know if we've done this. We might have done. What film did you first think, oh, tits?
I think we might have talked about this. I don't even remember what it was called, but it was a 15. And
I wish you could have seen his face when he said that then. He was so proud of that.
my mum and my dad had got it at, like, my mum and dad used to watch, like, it was usually like a video nasty. Their mates would come round and they'd watch a video nasty that'd be laying around. It'd still be laying around on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
When we first had our VHS. So it must have been like early 80s. So I'd probably been like 10. And I remember then watching like I Spit on Your Grave and Driller Killer and all them ones. I don't necessarily think that I saw any of them, but this, I can't remember what one it was, but it was a 15. They'd left it laying around, put it in, and there was this scene in a bar, and it was like an American bar, and the light was red, and some bird had her bangers out. Them sort of medium, probably like 34C, in hindsight, but yeah, sort of red light, and yeah, that was it.
I know that, like, I remember my dad had recorded Death Wish, and I watched that.
That's a tough wank.
No, but there would have not the rape scene, like, but there would have been. No, it might not even have been.
Our listeners are breathing a collective sigh of relief there.
It might not even have been that. It might have been, what was a Dirty Harry film, and it was startled tits. It was startled tits, like kick the door in. Up on their knees, out of my bed, and it was definitely startled tits. But I do remember, like, American Wolf in London, like, really striking something to me, just thinking, ooh.
Jenny.
Watched that again a little while ago.
Did you?
Ooh. She's still lovely, she is.
Well, but in the 80s.
There was also a film called Legs.
Whoa.
It looked a bit sexy.
Yeah. Well, in the 80s, it was you had two choices, didn't you? Tits or legs.
That's what I've got on here.
Of course.
Right? Like, legs man, tits man, or a bum man. Right?
Bum man's a bit of a curveball, though, isn't it? That was a latter invention.
But I always remember thinking when people were like, oh, yeah, he's a legs man. And someone would be like, nah, I'm a tits man. I always just think, minge?
No, but I did that song, didn't I? I'm a tits man, I'm a legs man. I just can't get enough. We both like a bit of muff.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And it's true, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you can like your legs and you can like your tits and you can like your bum a bit. Ain't a fucking patch on a minge, is it?
But that's what I'm trying to say. Is like, this is the ultimate problem with society at the moment. Is you're forced to choose between tits and legs, but they don't want to tell you that we all like a bit of muff, because the minute we discover we all like a bit of muff, the divisions are gone,
mate.
And we all unite. There's
a film called Oral History.
Oh, don't. Seriously.
Oral History. There was no picture to accompany it, thank God. So, I don't think I heard the word oral. Like, do you think you heard the word, like, blowjob or, like, liquorette before you heard the words oral?
Yeah, definitely. Because there was a kid at school, Chris, who said he'd licked out a girl in the first year.
Is that the one who says it tastes like piss?
What did it taste like? Piss. So that was probably the first thing. And then... when you was 13 or 14, you sort of heard the word blowjob.
Yeah.
And then you had your French oral.
Yeah.
And then it became a thing.
It made me think, right? Who do you reckon, if you had to pick a celeb from the 80s, right?
Out of history.
Out of history, right? Who got sucked off the most?
Rod Stewart.
Fucking hell. Didn't even hesitate.
Yeah.
Correct answer. Who got sucked off more than Rod Stewart? Nah.
I'm trying to think, in Hollywood, did anyone get sucked off a lot? No one got sucked off more than Rod Stewart.
No one. Who sucked off the most people in the 80s?
Mark Harmon. Mine's a pint.
History would agree with you, mate. Fucking hell. Okay. You want to get all excited and talk about Return of the Jedi, right?
Oh, why not? It was out 40 years ago this month, wasn't it?
You went and watched it yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
How was it on the big screen again?
Really good. It's still exciting, though. That fucking music and the scroll, the bit of boring story you have to read before it starts.
It's never boring reading that because the music's so fucking brilliant. And you know you're about to watch Star Wars.
Yeah. All songs should start off with that fanfare.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
There's been quite a lot of interest in us talking about, please tell me now, about the fact that it would be brilliant if all songs started by just shouting the name of the song.
I've got to say, the first one that come through was Candle in the Wind!
Do you know what one we didn't think of that actually starts like it?
What's that?
Shout! Let it all out! It's like, that literally does what he says on the tin, doesn't it? Oh, dear. Sorry if that just blew your ear holes off.
Has anyone ever done a version of shouting? We should do it. We put that in our 80s medley.
Shout! Let it all out! They wouldn't want to be the things that we want to talk about, though. They'd have to be the things we want to shout about, wouldn't they?
Come on! Talking
I'm talking to you! Oh, fucking hell. Right.
We should have a little shouting section every week, shouldn't we?
I totally support that.
Your neighbours won't be so keen.
No, but you shouting "yeah" rap fans at the top of your voice at about 12:45.
Yeah, rap fans!
So loud. Your mouth goes so wide as well. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, what's your favourite scene in Jedi?
There's so many fucking good scenes, though.
Come on.
I love all the Jabba's palace stuff.
That's the bit when he goes to jump into the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah.
And R2 just goes, and the little fucking lightsaber pops out.
Oh, it's
and
great,
you get the
isn't it?
music when he jumps as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant. Like layering the bikini.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's got
Woo.
everything, that, hasn't it?
Yeah. Boba Fett. Oh, so good. Lando looks cool. Chewie's all fucking looks like Robert Smith, doesn't he? He's all fucking airbrushed. That's the best scene, isn't it?
Yeah, it probably is, isn't it? I quite like the Rancor bit when Luke finally dispatches the Rancor. He's done for one of the Gamorrean guards, and he fucking scoffed him, and Luke finally throws the stone, and it comes down on his head, and then the Rancor keeper's just like bawling his eyes out. And but all the stuff with the Ewoks is fucking great as well, isn't it?
Was that stop animation? Like
What, the Rancor?
no, the Scout Walkers and the AT-ATs.
Yeah,
and
I think so.
fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Like the way they you see them like the Ewoks taking out the AT-ATs and
Yeah.
that's and the speeder bike scene where they're being chased like Luke and Leia and fucking the Ewoks, fucking amazing. Like it's my favourite Star Wars film, that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love Jedi.
I would say it would be my second favourite behind Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean,
Because it's sort of the same story of they've got another Death Star, haven't they?
yeah, it's another fairy tale, isn't it? It's perfect. If George Lucas, right, he's got like the whole Star Wars back catalogue, right?
Yeah.
And this is in like a few years' time, and he's going to redo them all, and he's going to recast them, right? Me and you walk in now. How do you think that conversation's going to go?
You're not going to be Han Solo.
That's not what I've got written here.
I mean, I am probably more like Luke Skywalker because, like, I'm prepared to learn and grow as a person. Not just, just like setting my ways out for money and glory.
I know, I know what you mean, but I think like you're giving yourself a bit too much credit there. I think like I'll get what you're saying. You're a bit of a nerd, and you just be like, oh no, hang on, let's think about this. Whereas I'd just be like, fucking, my blaster would just be like, just fucking wiping people out, like ask questions later, being a maverick. But I think like I'd walk in and like.
Jump in quickly and just act without thinking to
Absolutely.
to the sort of detriment of situations a lot of time.
And George would be like, "This, who is this guy? Like, why? Where was he when I was casting Harrison Ford?" And I think he's just going to see something in me, and he's going to go, "Look, I need to work closer with you, mate. You're the kind of maverick guy that I'm looking for." And I'd be like, "Cheers." He went, your lanky mate over there, what's the deal with him? And I was like, nah, fuck it, Jar Jar Binks. He went, yeah, bingo.
I believe you sold me out.
2-1B medical droid. I've got just a guy.
Your old man wouldn't fit in that suit nowadays.
Not anymore, mate. Not anymore. Nah, no chance.
Can I just ask, did you go and see Return of the Jedi at the cinema?
I think so, yeah.
I definitely did, but I can't fucking remember it.
I can't remember seeing that or Empire at the cinema, but I must have done because we were so obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And like, what kid wouldn't have gone in the wake of Star Wars and the toys? Who wouldn't have gone to the cinema?
I definitely saw Return of the Jedi at the cinema. I don't know if I did either of the others. You see Star Wars at the cinema, didn't you?
Yeah.
Whereabouts was that? Do you
London,
remember?
Leicester Square.
Oh, of course, yeah, you were at the premiere because your old man was... Oh, no, it was the sequel.
But yeah, like that you know what, I've got no real massive memories of like the cinema with my parents or anything like that. But that stuck in my mind that they for some reason took me to London to watch that. And like,
Did you buy a Star Wars figure on the way home?
2 of them. They took me to Hamleys afterwards, and I got R2D2 and Luke Skywalker.
Such a sport cunt.
Well, look, just because you was at home playing asteroids on your fucking brand new Atari, and they'd spent fucking £2 on fucking figures for me, like
£2 was a lot in them days.
not as much as
So was they the first Star Wars figures you got?
yeah, like and but like you say, I can't recall seeing the other 2 at the cinema, but I would have done definitely, like because I can remember seeing ET at the cinema, and I can remember seeing.
I think I went to see E.T. with Saggy.
Did you?
Like for Saggy's birthday. I think so. Who do you remember having the most Star Wars figures out of anyone you know?
Saggy had a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, Saggy done all right for Star Wars.
No, had a lot.
A lot, but he had a little hand, didn't he? And every time he had an operation, he got another Star Wars figure or a fucking ship or...
Would you have had a withered hand if it meant you would have had more Star Wars toys?
Yep, 100%. I remember thinking, like, I remember seeing him holding Emperor's Royal Guard in his little hand and thinking, I wish I had a little hand.
Massive, yeah.
It's horrible.
I weren't horrible. You fucking was the one that terrorised him.
No,
him
never.
A thief when he come out of fucking...
He stole them sweets.
Well, yeah, that we encouraged him to do, and then we walked on the other side of the road all the way home calling him a thief.
We were
Right,
such a pair of cunts.
upstairs, downstairs. Right, balled upstairs. What's going on downstairs? I'm going to start with... I'm going to go quite wig-based tonight.
Okay?
Bruce Forsyth.
You've done it before.
All right, Elton John.
Kylie the Wind!
Elton John. It's a hard one to call that because I can imagine him with no pubes, but I can also imagine him with ginger pubes. No, I think he did have ginger pubes.
Yep.
When he was with his wife
Renata.
Nikita, and then he. When he got together with David Furnish, he saw David Furnish had shaved his arsehole, and he wanted to follow suit, so he shaved all round his old boy, and he nicked his nutsack, and it took a while to heal, but after that, downstairs completely bald.
Thank you.
Is there a word I have to say? Like
No?
no,
Adamant.
I can't think of Adamant as a bold bloke, you know. He was very handsome, wasn't he? But he was also quite sexy.
He was a dandy highwayman, mate.
He was a dandy highwayman. He had that song Strip, which was about taking all your kecks off and that. And I think Adamant might have been the first bloke in England to shave his pubes.
Seriously?
Yeah, the first bloke to shave his pubes.
Not man.
No,
Bloke.
bloke. And man.
So, not a lot upstairs, fuck all downstairs, but pioneering in that.
Nothing, but he's grown them back now just for the retro look.
Fair play. Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. Oh, what's his name? Captain Big Hardon.
What?
Jean-Luc Big Hardon.
Right.
Yeah, Jean-Luc Big Hardon would definitely... His cock looks like his head.
Egg-like.
Egg-like. Light pink. Quite a veiny shaft.
Sure.
He's got he's got nothing around his cock. Nothing around his cock, but a few straggly hairs on his bollocks.
Thank you. And lastly, Errol Brown of Hot Chocolate.
Oh, Errol Brown. He was another sexy one, wasn't he, Errol Brown?
It's a sexy thing.
Yeah. I would say Errol Brown's cock didn't have any hair around it. It probably looked like skim from Skunk and Nancy.
We're saying nothing, yeah?
No, didn't have any hair downstairs. Nothing. Not a job. Okay. All bold this week.
Music.
Have we finished or not?
Music?
Yeah.
Right. You can start. Do you want a beer?
Yes, please.
What do you want, a shot? What do you want?
No more fucking. I think shots is generally a bad idea. It just happened to work out last month, but I don't think it's the way forward.
All right. Good.
Where's the big cock?
He's talking about the bottle opener. Right, I'm going to pull up the charts, the music charts for May 1983.
Are you googling them on the interweb as we
I've
speak?
I've gone for the 15th of May.
Me too.
At number 1, True!
That was loud. Yeah, it's 5 weeks on the chart. Went in new entry at number 10. 4 weeks at number 1 already. I don't know how long it did at number 1 after this. Couldn't be bothered to look.
What do you make of True?
I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of Spandau Ballet, and lots of people like it though, don't they? You know, it means a lot to a lot of people. So I'm not just going to go and slag it off.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a bit of it ain't a bloke song, really, is it?
No.
Reckon some people got some digits to it though over the years.
Fucking hell. I ain't being funny. It's a moistener,
Isn't it?
like. I think in some sort of sex guides, True, he's actually like considered foreplay. Like,
oh, do you
yeah,
reckon?
Yeah, absolutely.
Stick on True, wait to the end of it,
hot as pocket,
handful of spit, and then you're away.
Absolutely. Number 2, I've never been looser.
That's extremely disrespectful, but very accurate.
Yeah. Temptation by Heaven 17.
You also look like you'd had a little bit of a stroke when you did that. It's fucking excellent, Temptation.
Yeah, it's cracking. And I think we spoke about it last month.
Yeah, briefly, yeah.
Basically, it's leaps and bounds above anything else they've ever done.
Yeah.
Right, and it's a fucking perfect
Sort of
record.
builds and builds and builds, doesn't it?
Yeah. Keep us from temptation. It's fucking amazing. When we see him do that live last year, like, it's a fucking moment, that song.
Yeah.
And fucking Glenn, what's his name?
Matlock.
Painter.
Meringue. Fiddich.
What is it? Glenn
Gregory.
Fiddich. His voice was fucking amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I do
his voice
remember
was
he had a baseball cap, and he had like a suit on and a baseball cap, and he got carried away and threw the cap in the crowd. And I remember thinking as he walked off, you could see him sort of looking out in the crowd. He'd
Yeah.
go, oh, bollocks!
Yeah, I like that.
Quit that.
Got that from Red or Dead.
Excuse me.
Do you reckon he's got any pubes?
No, they went with his hair.
Oh, really?
Some people do, yeah.
Well, you lose your pubes along with your hair?
Not everyone.
Or you just decide you want it to match?
I think a lot of pop stars do. I think
Martin Ware?
Yeah, Martin Ware, no pubic hair.
There's no pubic. That's rhyming slang, isn't it?
Yeah, he is, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's proper fucking Martin Ware.
So have any of Heaven 17 got any? Well, they are basically, fundamentally, they make up Heaven 17 nowadays.
Smooth as heels, both of them.
So what about the backing singer birds? Do they have to follow suit to join the band these days?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Shaven Haven 17. Like, they've got absolutely nothing downstairs. It's not commonly known, but it's if you're in the inside, like you will get rumoured that that's how Heaven 17 operate.
Yeah, it's just acknowledged.
It's not necessarily right, but it's just how they do things.
And it's been pretty successful for them.
Absolutely.
Stick with it.
Exactly. They played Ipswich last year. Number 3.
Barham's Bedroom. It's Candy Girl by New Edition.
I used to love Candy Girl. It was on Now One, and I fucking loved it when it came out.
So Bobby Brown was in New Edition, wasn't he?
Not just that, it was Bobby Brown,
Yeah.
Belle Biv DeVoe, and Ralph Tresvant. They made up New Edition.
Fucking hell, that's a dream team, isn't it?
That's a fucking Barham's Bedroom fucking who's who, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
I'd imagine there'd be a few historic sex crimes amongst that lot.
I've got Phil Fearon and Galaxy at number 4.
You've met Phil Fearon, haven't you?
Yeah.
Was he a cunt?
No, he was a proper good bloke.
I'm really pleased to hear that. I'd hate to hear he was a cunt.
No, so it was really weird, right? So I will explain the story. I booked Baby D to play one of me retro nights. Baby D have Let Me Be Your Fantasy fame.
You didn't have to explain it. Everyone knows.
All right.
Baby, your fantasy.
That was like a falsetto Vic and Bob. That was horrible. Yeah, and so D turns up, and I just see this kind of like pretty cool looking guy with her, and I just look and I think, that's Phil Fearon. And I was like, oh, I'm Stu. And he went, oh, I'm Phil. I went, you're Phil Fearon, aren't you? And he went, yeah.
You should have gone, no, you're not. And he'd have gone, I can prove it. Just pulled out ID.
So I then went and watched the video to the Top of the Pops performance of No Matter What I Say, You Always Keep Me Waiting. What do I do if I gotta get through to you?
Yeah.
And Baby D's his backing singer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So was that Galaxy?
Yeah. No, that was Phil Fearon, I think.
Right.
Like when he or Galaxy. I don't know. I think it was like something was the band, the same one. But yeah, she was really lovely, and he was a proper bloody nice bloke. But I think he sort of manages her now.
Yeah.
Going around doing these sort of retro gigs and stuff like that. And I was like, it's really nice to meet her. But I was thinking, it's Phil Fearon from Galaxy.
Yeah, because he's had more hits, hasn't he?
Yeah. Dancing tight, I ain't gonna let you go. Fucking tune. Yeah, good egg. At number 4, Fearon. What you got at 5?
The Beat, Can't Get Used to Losing You.
Tune.
Yeah, it's
Andy
tune,
Williams
isn't it?
classic. Can't get loose to you.
Oh, was it?
No matter what. Yeah, Andy Williams. I don't know who wrote it, because Andy Williams, obviously the famous crooner who had a big hit with Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, but that was written by Jersey Boys, wasn't it? Frankie Valli.
Yeah, of course it was, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who wrote Can't Get Used to Losing You, sorry. Fucking brilliant, that. That's my favourite, one of my favourite Human League songs. I know this is my favourite. My favourite's Open Your Heart.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd probably go Mirror Man or Sound of the Crowd. Mirror Man. You always overlook Don't You Want Me because you've heard it too much.
Perfect, though,
It's
isn't
fucking brilliant, yeah.
Yeah. They got loads of fucking tunes, they have.
Yeah, they haven't they?
Yeah. What any notes for these?
I quite like Human.
I'm only human.
I like that fucking Jam and Lewis
Yeah,
sound.
it's proper Alexander O'Neill. That
Yeah.
It's got that kind of...
But with Phil giving it earnest over the top.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Our Lips Are Sealed at number 7.
Yeah, I didn't want to... Shh, we're having an affair, don't tell anyone. But we'll both release it and tell everyone.
Yeah. It's good Our Lips Are Sealed, though, isn't it?
Who's his best? The Go-Go's?
I would say the Fun Boy 3, followed by the Go-Go's.
I'd say the other way around.
Would you?
I prefer the middle 8 of the... That sounds really wanky, doesn't it? But I like the Hush My Night on the Fun Boy 3 version. But I really like the energy of the Go-Go's version.
No, the energy's more in the Go-Go's one, but I think the refinement's more in the Fun Boy 3. It's just a properly produced fucking English 80s record.
Yeah, absolutely. Both fucking... it's just a fucking great song, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a good top 10, this, isn't it?
Yeah,
Number 8.
It's a fucking great top 10.
Number 8, Pale Shelter, Tears for Fears.
You don't give me love. Like,
Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo.
I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about shelters and camps, and like I'm building them when we were kids. And like, I'd like to know who the people were that just booted camps in.
Well, the ones that destroyed Kids Academy.
Like, but like, what cunts?
Yeah, just...
Like,
but you know who it was, don't you? Teenagers.
But was it? But like, what?
No, because they do, that's what teenagers do. They fucking boot in little kids' camps. They go and draw cocks on play parks and set stuff alight. And we did it when we were teenagers. We were just a bunch of teenagers, just a bunch of cunts. Because you're a little bit angry at everything. You don't really know why, because you're getting a few pews but not quite enough. And you just want to set fire to stuff and smash it up, because no one's explained to you that it actually costs money to fucking build things again. And ultimately everyone's paying for it.
Thanks for putting that right.
So that's who smashed up our camp. Teenagers.
Pale Shelter was a good song though, wasn't it?
Yeah, innit?
How does the verse go? Is it that one?
It is, isn't it?
You don't give me love. Yeah.
I was thinking, you walk into the room. That's changed though, isn't it?
That's changed, yeah.
Yeah. Change!
Like, our lips are sealed. Was you ever good with secrets?
So good.
I don't think anyone ever told me a secret.
Yeah, that's why. Because you'd have put it on a podcast.
I was just thinking, when I was saying about it, I was like, because I remember like, we had this supply teacher that used to come in and she'd go, and I remember thinking it was really naughty, she'd be like, okay, everybody, bums on seats. And I thought, she's just said bums. And then she just went, sealed lips. And she just motioned that we all had to be shushed. And I remember thinking it was really cool and really funny. In hindsight, I should have just been, oh, you tell it shut, you fucking cunt. But like, obviously I was 7 and just thought it was really, really quite exciting.
You shut up, miss, you melt.
So your fat ass. But I remember thinking like, no one ever told me a secret. Like, but I remember like, can you remember you'd have them like mates that just go like, guess what? And you go, what? And you go, oh, nothing.
I fucking hate that.
What?
I hate that.
No, I can't say. What? And like some of them girls that we would have hung around with at teenagers would have done stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, we can't say. What?
Just don't say then.
Like, but no,
they want to tell you though. It's like you fucking talking about your award.
I don't like to talk about that.
Don't like to talk about it until you move on, and then you're like, yeah, can we just talk about that?
It's not the case at all.
No, it's about the one show. Come on, Barlow. What we got next?
My Facebook memories for up something interesting today. It was a year and 1 month ago that I'd done a charity drive to...
It was exactly a year, 1 month and 3 days ago that I did a charity drive.
We Are Detective.
Got to do something, haven't you?
We Are Detective by the Thompson Twins.
Where's that?
Let me put it up.
Lee's going to be really angry that you skipped over Blancmange at number 10.
Well, I know he loves Blancmange, but I don't like them.
I don't know Blind Vision.
I only know that. Don't tell me. That Don't Tell Me song. I only know
Do you
that
know
one.
the other one as well?
What, Living on the...
I'm so tall, I'm so tall.
What's that called?
Living on the Ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, I know them too.
Yeah. Blind Vision. Lee's getting really angry and shaking his fist at the...
Blind. Vision.
How good's blind by Talking Heads?
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, what a brilliant thing to shout.
Yeah. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, that's a fucking great intro. That ba-da,
Ba, 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 da, da.
number 11, We Are Detective by the Thompson Twins. Now, I know you love the Thompson Twins, didn't
Yep.
you? They're one of your favourite bands.
Do you know what? I've got more admiration for them than I used to have.
We Are Detectives, absolutely rubbish.
You might think that.
Fact.
Yeah, I mean, it's not one of their best ones.
I like Help Me Now.
Yeah.
What were the other ones? You
Doctor,
got
Doctor.
Love on your side.
You raise me up. You lift
raise
me up. Lift me up or raise me up? Raise me up, isn't it?
You raise me up. And what's the other
Not
one?
that.
Doctor. They've actually got a lot of singles, haven't
No,
they?
they have. You'd be surprised. Because, do you know what? I didn't have that much respect for the Thompson Twins. And then I saw him supporting Aha and OMD at Cambridge United Stadium.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a fucking good one.
Yeah.
And there was half a dozen that were really, really fucking... Like, they're not like Kajagoogoo, the Thompson Twins. They've got some really fucking decent songs. And I think Hold Me Now is almost as good as anyone's best song from the 80s. There, fucking said it. Just said it.
They blew up in the States as well, didn't they? They had a lot of success in the States.
But I think that did... Was it Hold Me Now got on a couple of films or got on a film?
Possibly.
Don't know, like an 80s film, like a John Hughes kind of...
Yeah. But I remember being like really weirded out by Lana Curry when I was little. Why is she wearing that weird hat? And like, I remember thinking she danced like she was just, I'm real alternative me. And
I don't know, I always thought like that, like shaved hair, just looks like she didn't wash her fanny properly.
I was thinking that as well.
I'm glad you had the good grace not to say it.
Ain't she with one of KLF?
Yeah, Jimmy Coulter.
Yeah.
He don't mind fucking woolly hat and whiffy muff, does he?
Last one, Jimmy, for taking one for the team. Fucking hell. Up from 37 to number 12. Bad boys, stick together. Wham. Fucking rubbish.
That's wafty, that. I've liked Wham less and less as I've got older. I can't actually fucking listen to anything by them now.
Any other songs?
Do you like any Wham songs? Are there any you can actually listen to without just getting annoyed?
I really like what's bam bam bam
Freedom.
I love Freedom. I really like Edge of Heaven.
Yeah, would you listen to it though?
If
Is it on any of your playlists?
Freedom's a fucking amazing intro. Like, that's a fucking great bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam,
Yeah, but would you listen to it? Like, it's very sort of northern soul-y, isn't it?
It is, and it's great. It's got that bam, 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 bam. It's pure Motown. It's fucking great. I really like Freedom.
I just can't listen to them anymore.
I never want to hear fucking, what do you call it?
I'm Your Man.
Is that if you're gonna do it right?
Yeah, it's that, isn't it?
I don't mind that. I don't like Wake Me Up Before You Go. I never want to hear that again. I never want to hear Club Tropicana. What do you make of
sleazy, isn't
it? I think it's a fucking banger, that.
Yeah, it's all right, but
What's it called?
Careless Whisper.
Careless Whisper, of course, yeah.
It's all right, isn't it? But no, it is good. But I wouldn't listen to it.
No.
Would you listen to Careless Whisper?
If it come on the radio, I wouldn't turn it off.
Oh, I'd turn it over.
Really?
I don't think there's any Wham song I wouldn't turn over these days. Waft, isn't it, that?
Yeah.
But I just don't...
Maybe Wham could have been recalled Waft.
With an exclamation mark.
What else you got on music? Oh, number 5, up from 24. Leave me alone, I'm a family man.
Oh, yeah, Hall and Oates. Do you like that one?
It's probably my favourite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like Out of Touch.
She said...
Yeah, it's good, isn't
it? She said, leave me alone. I'm a family man. Bark is much worse than my bait. I fucking love it. Yeah, it's a tune.
Right, I've got a little note to do with this.
John Note?
Right. How do you see it panning out? It's May 1983. Hall and Oates had just come off stage, done a Watney's Party 7 between them. And they're heading out the venue to the tour bus. There's a couple of groupies hanging around the stage door, one who's quite fit, and her mate who's an utter disgrace. Big old unit, crimped hair, sweaty armpits and wafty tits. Who gets who?
I think before anyone's even said anything, Darryl Hall's just said to himself, oh, fuck's sake. Because I think at the time, like, Darryl Hall had, a bit of a coiffeur barnet.
Yeah.
But I think we're living in the time of the fucking, the post-70s moustache.
Well, you reckon the tash takes precedence?
100% Oates just goes in and fucking gets his oats.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, 100%. Darryl Hall just thinks, oh, fuck's sake. And he don't bang him. He don't bang her.
No?
Like, he gets his hands around them wafty tits and just goes, oh, do you know what? I don't even know if I can be bothered. He's still got sweat on. He don't know if he's his sweat from the show, if he's her sweat from her pits.
He's taking one for the team.
But I think he just thinks, do you know what? I'm going to give John his fucking moment. John's going hammer and tong. Like, he can hear him in the fucking bed alongside him in the tour bus. And in the end, Daryl's a nice fella. Like, he says, if you want to use the shower, you can use the shower. She goes and has a shower and that, cleans her pits and stuff, comes out. The tits are still wafty. A shower ain't going to sort that out. And maybe he just looks at her coming out the shower, nudges John and says, I can't go for that. No. Oh, fucking hell.
So I had a different...
How would you see it?
I had a different scenario pictured. I thought Darryl Hall, he was quite tall and he's like quite fair, good looking. And like Oates, he was quite little. Had that big tash, trying to make up for something.
Statement.
I thought Hall would get first dibs and Oates would end up with, what was left and they'd disappear off to their, separate behind the curtains in the tour bus. And then eventually they kind of emerge. And John Oates has got all little croutons of fanny batter in his tash. and Hall's like, you didn't, did you? And he's like, no, what? Oates has licked her out.
Oh, Oates. Fucking hell. Oh, John. Right. What else you got for music? I'll see it.
Number 19, Kissing the Pink. Do you remember the first time you licked someone out?
I've got Nobody's Diary by Yazoo at 20.
Can I tell you my story about Nobody's Diary? I don't want to name names.
All right.
I'm going to edit it out.
Okay.
But I was living with my mate. It's going to make my editing really difficult. I'm going to have to employ the beep. We've never done that in this podcast. I was living with my mate and he's... We're definitely not doing shots on the next podcast. And we was living together because his mum was a cunt. Weren't she though?
Oh.
Out of all the mums, she was she was just such
fierce.
Just such a rotten cunt. And he'd had enough of her, hadn't he? So he moved in with me. And relationship had broken down because he was he was a fucking miserable cunt because he moved in and he was just like his mum, and you realise that all his mood swings and that were just like his mum. And relationship had broken down and we weren't really speaking anymore. And where I was DJing a lot, sometimes I'd sleep in the daytime. So I'd obviously come in from DJing, I'd slept in the daytime, and then I heard him, heard the door go, and it was him coming in from work. And I just heard him go through to the kitchen.
Did he not know you was in?
No, he didn't know I was in, but I was actually in bed asleep, but weren't asleep now because he'd come in, and he's put something on the cooker, and then I've heard him put a record on, and it's gone boo 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 boo, and then he's proceeded to sing along to it really loudly, like you would if you was in the house and you knew no one was in. All the times we've had, I don't want to be a page in your diary, babe. Like, really fucking serious. And I'm just laying there thinking, oh no, relationship was broken down, but I feel so fucking awful that I'm hearing this. I don't want to be another page in your diary. I was so fucking cringe.
What did you do?
No, I just laid there and pretended I was out.
I think I would have had. Shut up!
Shut up!
Fucking hell. I think that's all I've got for music.
Oh, Lee, Blue Monday's down to 26 from 18. Lee texted in the week, didn't he, to say that Blue Monday was in fact produced by the band.
I had a message from my mate Mark Phillips in Australia that also said that it wasn't produced by Hannah. He'd popped his clogs by then.
Oh, had he?
It was the band.
How fucking remarkable does that make Blue Monday then, the fact the band did it? I mean, the engineer probably done it all and they took the credit for it, but, you know, it makes it even more remarkable that it sounds like it's the work of fucking Trevor Horn or something. It's a fantastic fucking song, isn't it?
I can't keep up with what you was doing there. You give him a big compliment there and they just robbed it straight back off.
Well, it's because they don't really know what they're doing, so they obviously just lucked onto it, but fucking hell. No, it's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah. What else you got?
There's an argument that says it's the best song of the 80s. Sorry, the best produced song of the 80s.
Oh, do you know what? We're not going to talk about it. We just got lucky by the Joe Boxers has just gone in at 38. Hopefully we'll get to talk about that next month.
Yeah, that goes up, doesn't it?
Fucking better do. Fucking tune.
Fucking 37. Shipbuilding by Robert Wyatt. It's good, isn't it? You like that?
A lot. A lot of people say that's one of the greatest records ever made, don't they? Did Costello write that or perform it?
Well, right. This is the thing. I've been reading Nick Lowe's book
Because I thought this was all stiff, but it's not. This was on Rough Trade, wasn't it?
Yeah, but there was right. So we was talking about stiff records a little bit in the last one, and I finished my book, and so I started reading Nick Lowe's biography by fucking hell, Will Birch, who was in the Kersal Flyers,
Right.
and because he was all around the scene at the time, and fucking hell, Nick Lowe's had a life. He was around. He had the first single on Stiff Records, and done loads of stuff before then. But he had the first single on Stiff Records.
What band was he in?
He was in a band called Brinsley Schwartz, which was like one of the pub rock bands, but they didn't really do anything. And then he formed a band Rockpile with Dave Edmunds, but Dave Edmunds was still under contract. And then he produced, right, check this out.
Oh, he's produced everyone, hasn't he?
He produced New Rose, Damn's first single. He produced the Pretenders' first single. He produced Elvis Costello's first album. And then he was all in with Stiff, but then Stiff was started by Dave Robinson and Jake Riviera. I found all this out in the last couple of weeks. And then Jake Riviera took Elvis Costello and Nick Lowe off when the split happened, and Dave Robinson kept Ian Jury and who was it? I can't fucking remember, someone else. And then they sort of went their separate ways. But Clive Langer wrote the music for Shipbuilding. Elvis Costello wrote the words. Elvis on backing vocals, Langer on organ, Steve Neve on piano, and Bedders on bass.
Bedders, do you know what? That's what I was trying to think about. Because when I interviewed him, and I looked at what he'd done, I was like, fucking hell, he playing a Shipbuilding. Yeah, exactly that.
It's mental, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking crazy.
It's good, that Nick Lowe, but real fucking eye-opener.
Good game, danger game?
Yeah.
I've gone for, like, games, like actual game shows.
Okay.
So if you could go on them.
If I could go on them.
So I'm going to ask Kunt, the idea we could game Danger Game. Danger Game named after a seminal hit by the Pinkies. And Good Game being... the best way to explain it is your best Bruce Forsyth, good game impression. So I want to know if it's a good game or it's a dangerous game. First of all, why not start with the best? You get a chance to go on the Generation game with Brucey.
Good game.
Brilliant. Punchlines with Lenny Bennett.
Good game. Lenny Bennett, is he dead?
I think he might be.
I don't hear of him anymore, do you?
No, you don't know. Game for a laugh with Jeremy Beadle.
Oh, it depended.
Jeremy Beadle. Sarah Kennedy.
Oh, yeah, good.
Henry Kelly.
Oh, good. Yeah, I mean that seems like a good. Was there any other hosts?
Not that I can remember. It just seemed like Jeremy Beadle. We go with Jeremy Beadle.
No other Kellys?
No, I don't think so. Henry Kelly.
No other Kellys?
I thought Sarah Kennedy. Maybe that's what you're confusing it with.
Why am I getting? I mean, I think if you're an adult, it'd probably be a good game.
Okay, correct. Lastly,
If you're a teenage Filipino,
lastly, I've got It's a Knockout with Stuart Hall.
danger game. Stuart Hall. How did they not know that flowery language?
Flowery language.
Yeah, it's just he always embellished the way he talked, didn't he?
I see. I remember loving It's a Knockout. I remember thinking it was one of the greatest things ever. I didn't see much of it as a kid.
No, it
felt like it was on a bit late.
It was brilliant. It's a knockout, wasn't it?
And I remember just thinking, fucking hell, like great big, like, and it was like from countries all over the world, wasn't
Yeah.
it? All competing in big fucking giant outfits. I'm thinking, this is amazing.
Have you seen It's a Royal Knockout?
Andrew was in that, wasn't he?
I think they all was.
Fergie was. No, there's absolutely...
Apart from the Queen.
The Queen Mum was
And
not
Philip.
fucking
No.
on there.
I'd like to have seen her in one of them big kind of clear balls, you know, like on a lake.
Yeah, just all lost. Like...
Just all piss floating around and she's
Yeah.
kind of desperately trying to get back to shore. She spewed up a fish bone.
Swan bone. Was Charles on it?
Yeah.
Fucking catastrophe.
He had these great big hands and he was just trying to cram one of them into this like lady's dusty old fanny and it turned out to be Camilla Parker Bowles. He couldn't get it in, not even one finger.
Oh, silly old cunt.
It's a coronation, isn't it, this month?
Television?
Yeah.
Before we get on to the listings, some things about television. When do you think you got your first video?
I mean, I would say it was that first Top of the Pops tape that I've got that was this year says that I got my first video in 1983.
Do you think you was like a bit wise to your VHS at that point? Do you think you might have got it in 82?
Don't know. Why?
No, I was just thinking, like, because you had a VHS, I had a Betamax, and like, my dad must have just got fucking sold a lie. You know, the quality's better. Quality's better.
Yeah, no, we've been through that. Field of Liar fucking made my mum get me an Acorn Electron.
Exactly. Like, but right.
Why do you trust people that say they know what they're going on about?
I've got another question about TV. I wanted to ask you, like, when you got your first video, did your telly have a remote? Because I remember, like, it was only, like, mates that had, like, a proper pucker telly that had a remote control.
No.
I didn't have a remote for years.
No, the video didn't have a remote, though.
Some people had, like, a remote that was on a lead.
Oh, we never had one of them. Your dog's just come in. Trying to lick my beefy fingers. Fucking barked at me when I come in, but because I've just had a couple of hula hoops, he's me mate now.
Oh, no, boot him out. Get him out.
Come on, Savvy, fuck off.
Come on, mate, out you
Come
go.
on. Get out. Come on, Sav.
So, aside from the video, another thing that I remember was, like, all of my mates that had, like, pucker tellies had remote controls.
Yeah.
And, like, some people that had a video, I remember had, like, a remote on a lead.
Yeah.
I never had anything like that.
No, but you used to just get up and change the channel, didn't you? And if you wanted to record something, you'd just like sit down with your finger by the button waiting for it to happen, and then you just press record.
But the idea that you could have something in your hand on the settee and just press it was fucking amazing, wasn't it?
Oh, when I saw that pair of tits, I had something in my hand on the settee. But it's people have just got used to fucking being lazy cunts. That's why this 10,000 steps thing has come in and 5 a day, because no one has to get up and change the channel anymore.
What's 10,000 steps?
You have to be meant to do 10,000 steps a day, ain't you? You know that?
How many did we do when we went to London?
More.
Yeah.
No, it was 23,000 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. But half of that's still a lot to do every day.
Yeah. I think, is that walking for like, it's more than half an hour, isn't it? But then that counts all your fucking steps up and down the stairs and like to the fridge and back to your chair.
What year do you reckon you got your Atari?
I don't know.
When you think of the games, like, have we spoke about E.T.? We have, haven't we?
What, the film? Or...
Yeah. Because E.T. was an Atari game, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I had E.T. When we first got the Atari, what was that fucking game with? Was it Combat?
Yeah.
We had the two tanks that just fired the things at each other.
Yeah.
I had Combat.
Did you have Asteroids?
Yeah. But I don't know if I had that to start. I think I might have just had Combat to start off with. I definitely had Asteroids because I remember that's my main memory. If you had to say what's your one memory of your Atari, it was I was playing Asteroids and I had 53,000, which was my highest score ever. And my mum was calling because dinner was ready, and I had 53,000, and I'd never got that high before. And it was a Thursday because on a Thursday we'd always have a fry up. And I always had my fry up on this little silver plate with like a Dumbo etched in it. So I don't know, like I must have been about 10 or something. Yeah, and like my mum just moaning because she wanted me up the table, and me in the end having to just like leave the game and go up the table and just being really put out about it.
Oh, so I wanted an Atari so bad.
You had your Millennium Falcon though, didn't you?
Yeah, but
do you think your old man went early with the game console?
yeah, he got me a Philips GT 2000, which...
Do you think your old man had terrible judgment? He had that and the Betamax.
And a grifter.
I had a grifter though.
I don't know. Maybe he did, because I remember like looking at my mates' like VHS videos, and they all look massive, and our Betamax looked really slick. It was a Sanyo Betamax. I can picture it.
But the thing is, in the 80s, it weren't about small stuff. It was about massive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You think when the boom boxes and stuff come out, you didn't want a little one, did you?
No, you wanted the biggest fucking thing you could get.
Yeah.
Have you got a boombox?
I did have one. Weren't especially impressive. I put all like Mexico 86 stickers on it.
Oh, I remember that one.
Put a sticker of Garfield on it. I didn't even like Garfield. Why did I put a sticker of Garfield on it?
She's an idiot.
I was a fucking idiot. If you see any pictures of me around the time, I was a fucking idiot. With really long arms.
I looked at boomboxes on eBay about a year ago because for some reason I just like thought I'd love a proper boombox. Like
It was never cool, my one. It was like a Sanyo one.
Yeah.
But the speakers come off it.
oh, that's right. That I mean, when they first come out, I'm thinking fucking hell. But I'd like a proper old school one, like not even twin cassette, just like single cassette, massive speakers.
Yeah. You
and like
put Herbie Hancock's Rocket on it and just play it really
fucking-
loud.
Yeah, just play it. In
Get your
great
lino
fucking
out and
High Street. Just
Put your back out.
fucking 50-year-old bum spin. Yeah, fucking brilliant. Right, I'm going to pull up the TV listings. Let's see what we got. Let's have a little look. Okay. Right, I've gone... First of all, we're going to have a little look at... I've gone for a Friday. You normally go for like a weekday or a Saturday or a Sunday, but I've gone for a Friday. So you should get the best of both here. Fuck me. Right, so I've gone with Thames TV, which switched at 7:15, at 5:15 to London Weekend LWT.
Ba 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 ba.
So it started at 5:15 with Make
Do you remember
Me...
that bloke who used to introduce the continuity links on Thames TV? The, like little old-fashioned looking bloke with the black hair and the glasses.
Was his name... Oh, I don't know why I think his name's Fred. It weren't. But...
Don Syndrome.
Six o'clock show was on at 6.
What was the 6 o'clock show?
Michael Aspel, Danny Baker.
Aspel and Baker on the same show. Never happened now, would it?
I used to fucking love it. Like the 6 o'clock show sent Baker down to the Toothbrush to do a review, which you can watch on YouTube.
Oh, really?
You can watch him at Crocs, and he's there on the middle of the dance floor with the alligator.
Yeah.
From the club, and then it cuts to Depeche Mode playing New Life at the Brush.
What would that have been like? 80, early 80s.
One?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess so.
What? When did Crocs become the pink toothbrush then? Like late 80s.
84, because next year we're doing the big anniversary.
Oh, really?
I was going to try and get Blur to play it, but they've just announced they're playing a secret gig at Colchester Arts Centre.
I tried to get tickets, couldn't get them.
Did you?
Yeah.
Shit business. Family Fortunes. Who would have been hosting that?
Max Bygraves.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Bygraves, Monkhouse, Dennis?
Yeah. Yeah.
My granddad used to love Max Bygraves. Like, that was the only albums he had.
What
Max
was
Bygraves.
his catchphrase? It was all a little bit ling-along of Max, wasn't
Yeah.
it? He loved the little sing-along, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
They looked into him, or was he all right?
No, he was all right. He had that song, You Need Hands, didn't he?
He was quite... He had busy hands, didn't he? Not in that way.
No. He was all right, Max Bygraves, wasn't he?
Then there's a show at 7:30 called Hallelujah. That's probably some God's God shit.
On a Friday?
Yeah. I was going to do the Sunday, but I just got all angry.
Yeah.
Like, then at 8 o'clock, Hawaii 5-0. That's a fucking good theme.
Ba 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 ba. I'm so urgent. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Fucking brilliant theme tune.
Is that the most urgent record ever made? I forgot how it ended. He gets even more urgent. That little drum roll you done. So urgent. Imagine being in the band that had to record that. Fucking hell. If you can think of a more urgent theme tune than Hawaii 5-0, send us a message. Fucking hell. I remember loving the idea of... What was his name?
Steve Garrett.
Yeah, I remember loving the idea of Hawaii 5-0, but by the time I think I was exhausted after the intro...
Yeah.
It just went from, like, fucking urgency to, like... Oh, it's actually just now just trying to kind of set a little bit of a plot for the episode. It's a bit boring. Blew it slow too early, didn't it?
What was Hawaii 5-0? Was it like a detective show set in Hawaii?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that really made me laugh. 11:15, Shoot Paul. Not like the bloke, like Paul, but like... but
they weren't Realm Oates going around looking for a copper.
Looking for gangster. Shoot Paul. Imagine that. Just a load of pissed up blokes just fucking putting a quid down on a table, big old fucking pound note on the table, and then just belting fucking balls in, pissed up. That'd be fucking great TV.
Definitely. Yeah, having an argument, snap the queuing off. Fella's trying to get his sock off quickly.
Just a couple of balls, Frank, hurry up. So ITV was really fucking disappointing. So I'm going to pull up BBC and have a little fucking flick through, see what we got. Let's get you a little beer.
Thanks.
There you go. Pebble Mill at 1 was on. at 1 o'clock, followed by Postman Pat. That must have been early Postman Pat.
Very early Pat.
Uh,
I wouldn't have said Pat would have been around this early. The Postman Pat's 40 years old.
Must be. 3 o'clock, Jet Pioneer featuring Sir Frank Whittle. On the 15th of May 1941, a diminutive experimental aircraft took off from Cranwell. And it was the first British jet. The engine was the result of years of work by dedicated RAF officer, Wing Commander Frank Whittle, the man who invented the jet. That's what you want at 3 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, isn't
It
it?
sounded like he died in it. Sounding a bit like silly old cunt.
As I was reading it, I was thinking, is he going to remember there's a bit of an have-a-go hero that tried to fucking wrestle his own jet out of a situation and went down in a ball of flames? 3:55, Kids TV kicks off with Play School.
You always moan about Play School.
Because it wasn't very good.
Kent,
No, he's not in this one.
Benjamin.
No.
Who's hosting it?
Barbara Mitchell-Hill, Rosalind Wilson, Don Spencer. 4:20.
I don't even remember Don Spencer.
4:20, The New Shmoo.
New Shmoo.
It's the New Shmoo.
I remember the New
The
Shmoo.
incredible New Shmoo. I used to remember thinking that was fucking brilliant.
New Shmoo was good, wasn't it?
The Crystal Ball of Crime, The Wail of the Banshee. Double bill of the fucking New Shmoo. Oh, fucking brilliant.
What was the New Shmoo?
It was just like a little bit like the kind of post-Bubba Pupper kind of...
Yeah.
Like blob type, but it was
Yeah.
white, the Shmoo, if I remember rightly. Was it Hanna-Barbera? I don't know.
I don't know. I was thinking it was pink. So is that? Am I thinking of?
Sex toys.
No. Am I thinking of what was the thing you said before?
Bubba Pupper.
Bubba Papa.
Yeah. 4:40 Playhouse. Oh, just goes back to fucking boring.
Is Playhouse basically Play School but in a house?
Do you know what? It's actually The Witch is Maureen Lipman, and it also features Roy Kinnear. I remember loving Roy Kinnear when I was a kid. I
Yeah.
think he was really fucking funny. Things picked back up again at 7 o'clock with The Good Life. She was lovely, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Felicity Kendall.
Did you watch The Good Life?
Yeah, my mum and dad liked gentle comedy.
That was as gentle as it got, really, wasn't it?
I had to watch that. I had to watch Last of the Summer Wine, Heidi High.
Did you fancy Felicity Kendall as a kid though, or,
Yeah.
or just latterly fancy her?
I just remember thinking he was a proper Wally, Richard Bryars, and just thinking, like, she was fucking brilliant, wasn't she?
But like, looking back on it, would she just give you loads of grief and that?
Well, I didn't want to marry her. I think at that age, I had a couple of pubes and probably had about 6 rogue stiffies I didn't know what to do with.
Yeah, put one the way of The Good Life.
Win-win. At 8 o'clock, there's a new show called The Time of Your Life. Noel Edmonds recreates a magical moment in the life of a famous person with the help of friends, family and colleagues, together with the atmosphere of that time as remembered by people who found themselves in the news of the day, the music makers, radio and television stars, the scandal makers and ordinary people, all having the time of their lives. This week, Irene Handel remembers the 25th of February 1937 with the help of Barbara Cartland, Leslie Mitchell and John Parker MP.
Fucking hell, there's some dusty old muffs.
Just fuck. Imagine how rubbish that is. Just a load of old people trying to remember 1937 with old fucking tidy beard just fucking falling all over them. Fucking terrible television. Are you being served?
Can you imagine though, just like being in the 80s at this point, just reminiscing like over 40 years ago, just at stuff that happened? It must just be. What's the point? Utterly fucking pointless.
Tragic cunts.
Sad cunts.
Move on. Are you being served?
I used to like Are You Being Served?
I remember really fancying Wendy Richard as Miss Brahms. Then it's just fucking news, party political broadcasts, and then at 9:35, Cagney and Lacey. It's not as fucking urgent or as good as Hawaii Five-O, but still one of the greatest fucking TV intros of all time.
What's the theme tune of Cagney and Lacey?
fucking love that.
I have to say, we've skipped carefully over.
What's that? What's that? That was impressive human brass. What was that? Is that how you're being served?
Yeah,
No, but what it like? What was that bit?
that was the start of it. First floor.
That's really good, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did an indie band in the 90s do that?
Oh no, it was like a. Was it? It was like a one-off novelty single, wasn't it?
I'm sure someone done that.
Yeah,
like
it weren't
an indie
like-
band done a version of it.
Yeah, it was like. I'm sure it was like a one-off sort of novelty single. Called, was it by the Grace Brothers or something?
I'm not sure. What?
I remember getting sent that through from one of the DJ companies. Was it after, what was it, Touch and Go, Would You?
How's that go?
You just want me to do the brass?
I hated that. I hated that. I hated that, and I hated that. What you gonna do with it on it? What was that song? I hated that. Rubbish.
That one, right? You're gonna look up with the chimney.
That was
Right?
it.
You're gonna
Chimney
look
on it. Fuck off. Right, I've got. I'm going to move on to the news unless you've got anything for telly.
I'll tell you what that makes me think of.
What?
Have you seen that video of the bloke from Loud Baby fondling that bird's arse in the bar? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
In the background, he's playing Is it OMC? How Bizarre? And it just makes me think of that.
How bizarre. Burn it up. Burn it up. Fucking
How's
shit.
that go?
How bizarre. Burn it up. Burn it up. Burn it up. I think Jim bought the album.
That's. Well, he just liked what he heard and wanted to hear more.
How bizarre. Fucking
Oh, that's it.
terrible.
I wonder what happens when Loud Baby and his missus and his kids are driving to like one of their book signings and they got the radio on and that comes on.
I reckon it goes a little bit quiet.
Do you reckon he's just like, no?
No. I reckon he just sort of carries on tapping the wheel.
Tries to style it out.
And then like one of the kids goes, Dad, shut up! Not now.
I reckon he goes, I'm turning this over. This is boring.
She probably just looks at him and goes, I think that's for the best. Did he actually have his fingers in someone?
All the way in her. Still smelt of sausage rolls.
Okay. Have you got anything left for telly? Come on.
No, I didn't have anything for telly in the first place. I've just winged it.
Right. So I'm going to throw on the news. I've only got two items, but something really did make me laugh when I looked at it. Lee Chin-yong performs 170 continuous chin-ups in Seoul.
170 chin-ups.
Yeah, it's impressive, isn't it?
Well, it's only 170.
How many do you reckon you could do?
About that, probably. Not a massive expert. Probably, yeah, I reckon 150 to 200, probably. About you?
Well, maybe back then I was young, so maybe 150, 160. But now, as an adult, I don't know, yeah, probably closer to 200. Like
How many chin-ups do you reckon you could actually do now?
3.
Do you reckon you'd make 5?
No, I know I can only do 3.
Well, if you tried to do them,
Yeah, I'm trying to do
were
all
you
the-
trying to do 170?
No, I'm trying to do 5. I I haven't got particularly strong arms and I've got to fucking lift a lot of weight. You're quite gangly. Like, you're in proportion. You could probably do 5.
Yeah, but you've seen how long my arms are. I'd have to lift that body a very long way.
Yeah, that's the thing. You've got to pull it up about 5.5 foot. How many do you reckon you could do?
Oh, see, hearing you can only do 3, I'd have to do 4. The shame with only being lower or equal to 3.
I love the fact that back in 1983, like, and we're looking now at fucking sporting achievements, Lee Antonio comes last on fucking William Edwards Sports Day. Lee Ching Yong can do 170 pull-ups.
Yeah.
That's what Lee should have done. Lee Antonio should have fucking got into sit-ups. Pull-ups. And he might even have been on fucking this website. And we might have been talking about him with a little bit more revere now.
Yeah.
Come on, Lee, mate.
Yeah, but sniff Leach and Young's fingers. You're Googling what his fingers smelt like.
I did have one more thing I wanted to talk about.
What was that? What were we doing, like events?
News. The wheel clamp was invented.
What cunt invented the wheel clamp?
Let's have a little look what his name was.
You're going to make it up.
No, I'm not. We'll find out what his name is and we'll spray paint what a cunt he is. So. Oh no, they were. It doesn't say who invented them, but on the 16th of May, wheel clamps are first used to combat illegal parking. What a fucking...
It's a miserable fucking invention.
Busy cunt.
Yeah. Do you imagine the person that invented wheel clamps?
Never had it off of his wife. His wife fucking thought he was a sad man.
Mm.
And he used to just inflict his fucking little power over fucking poor people that fucking just pulled up on a double yellow to pop in and get a fucking pasty out of a fucking newsagent.
They only wanted a pasty.
Exactly, and he was just fucking sitting there just watching, just fucking rubbing his little fucking fat fingers together.
Yeah.
Sad cunt. Did I tell you about when I got fucking clamped?
Have you been wheel clamped?
Yeah, I got clamped at the Allsick Cock, didn't I? And I must have told you the story.
Don't know.
I got clamped at the Allsick Cock when I was doing building work with Keith.
Mm.
And I used to meet him, like, and I'd jump in his van. So we had to go somewhere into London. So I said, I'll meet you at the Allsick Cock. And so I thought, I'll leave my car in the car park.
Well, in the pub car park?
Yeah.
Was it still the Allsick Cock then, or was it Voujon?
No, it was
the Indian
Allsick
restaurant.
Cock. It was the Allsick Cock. And so I've gone to work, and then it's got about fucking 5 o'clock, and pulled back up there. And I've just seen that my car's got a big clamp on it. And I was like, and it was a Vauxhall Vectra at the time. And I had a load of, in the boot, I bought a load of loft boards, so I was going to board out my loft.
Yeah.
So that I pulled the back seats down, so the weight in the car was quite high. And I remember fucking...
You're sounding like a right fella in this story.
I know, I am, aren't I? I've become a more of a fella, and then I...
Don't tell me you got an angle grinder out.
No, I get really angry and I become a proper fella, and then it stops very quickly.
Go on then.
And normality and the real me is resumed. So I get back and I'm like, fucking hell, I've got a fucking clamp. And I'm like, why have they clamped me here? Then I see this tiny little sign saying private property. And at the time, the fella that owned the owned the pub was my mate's dad, who used to own the club.
Yeah.
But he weren't about. And so I phoned the number, and this fella went, yeah. I'll be down there in about 15 minutes. Like, we'll sort it out. And so I got really angry, and I was a window fitter at the time, and I had this like fucking plastic lump hammer that was like a glazing hammer. And I'd wound myself right up, and I remember saying to like the fellow I was working with, like, I ain't gonna have a fucking drop off of this geezer. Like, I ain't paying him. I know the fella that owns this place. I ain't gonna fucking. And I remember like this fucking car pulled up, and I went marching over there, and then this fucking geezer got out that was about 2 foot taller than me. And I had this hammer in my back pocket, and I remember just going like, "Hello, mate, you all right?"
How much does it want out of my wallet?
Pretty much.
275, you say?
And he went, "Get in the car." And then I realised who he was, and then I drove up the road to this farm and paid him 200 quid to get my car back. And then I pulled out onto the 128. But where I had all that weight in my car when they pulled my car up onto the back of their pickup truck, it had bent all the axles out, and I just fucking pulled out on the 128, tried to catch up with the traffic, but all my wheels were on the piss, and I just fucking stuck it right on the edge of this ditch. I didn't go in the ditch, but I literally just went, hey, and yeah, and they were like, it weren't our fault, mate. And then I had to get towed home from there and pay for that. Yeah, fuck me car and everything. It's a shit business, mate.
Just got to look for the signs.
Yeah. Didn't see him, did I? Should we finish on a game? Oh, I've got 2 games.
Have you done any sport?
No, I ain't got any. Have you?
Well, I did have, but my computer's just died.
What did you have?
I had... I'll have to remember it.
What?
No one's going to thank me for this, but Manchester United drew with Brighton in the FA Cup final and then beat them in the replay.
Had they just signed Norman Whiteside at that point? I think they had.
Oh, had they? And then Aberdeen won the European Cup Winners' Cup, beating Real Madrid in the final.
You got any anecdotes around this?
Nah.
Oh, right.
I probably did have, but my computer's just died.
Right, well, look, let's try and fucking pick this back up here, right?
What we finishing on?
We can finish on Hard Man or Hard Drive or Pornhub and Porn Snub, and I'm leaning towards Pornhub and Porn Snub.
Let me just say these hula hoops.
All right. How many did you put in your mouth?
4.
They're giant hula hoops as well.
They're enormous.
Oh, fucking hell. Right. Pornhub or Porn Snub. The idea behind this game, they're feeling a little bit erotic / exotic. They might be with their partner, they might not. Are they looking on their laptop at some erotic nature? I'm talking about Pornhub. Or are they like, no, they just want to have traditional sex? They're Porn Snub. Are they Pornhub or Porn Snub? Adam Woodyat, a.k.a. Ian Bill.
Is he from the 80s?
Yeah, of course. Longest from day one, he's been in EastEnders.
Oh, he's the Ken Barlow of EastEnders, isn't he?
Oh.
Without the rapes. But he was cleared off. Woodyat. Oh. He's been in EastEnders a long time, hasn't he? Spice it up a bit, hasn't he?
Of course he has.
I would say...
Lives in a mobile home now.
Does he? Sounds like he's just got himself out the rat race.
Split up with his missus. Why?
Because of his penchant for black fellas doing ginger milfs.
Kevin Keegan.
Hub. Keegan.
Love the pube.
Yeah, he likes a big hairy bush, doesn't he? Because he had a big hairy bush in the 80s.
On his head?
On his head.
It would have been replicated around his cock, sure.
100%, yeah. His cock looked like Terry McDermott. Terry McDermott is sometimes in the Liverpool bath.
Yeah.
Would have his photo taken next to Kevin Keegan's cock.
Bit
because
of
they look so alike, yeah. Pure bants.
Yeah.
Pure bants.
McDermott would have had a cock for a nose.
He had Keegan's cock for his nose. Cock and face twins. Keegan liked the bush so much, there's nothing for him on Pornhub. He just goes to old school wank mags.
Really?
Yeah.
What, it weren't dense enough?
No, nothing does it for him like an old school wank mag. He likes a thick bush of hair that goes all the way from a lady's belly button round to the base of her spine. Just a big carpet. And he don't get enough on the internet, so...
English?
German. Snub.
Lenny Henry.
Lenny Henry? The Birmingham comedian?
Correct.
So we've mentioned Lenny Bennett, and I was going to go, he's a bushman like Keegan.
Of course he is.
Yeah. Lenny Henry. What I know of Lenny Henry, he's a man.
Correct.
First come to prominence in the late 70s, early 80s as a young lad. He was very fresh starting off. He had a very unique act, would do impressions and stuff. But then everyone's impression of him, that he was very easygoing and just liked a bit of a laugh.
Seems that way.
It does seem that way, but below the surface...
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Ah.
No, it got very, very dark for a while. He would go onto internet websites. He'd put his credit card details in.
Research?
He just... it went a long way beyond research. He got into some very, very nasty stuff. Shitting. Fisting. Kids. Hub.
Lastly, Paul Daniels and Debbie McGee.
They were always into real life couple stuff.
Really?
Yeah, they'd go out in Paul's Capri of a weekend over coal asphalt. Paul would get out, some fella would be in there, writing Debbie, Paul wanking through the window, going, "No, that's how to do it."
Right, Debbie.
So he got into swingers.
Seriously?
Yeah, he got into swinging websites and stuff. And just...
Debbie, on board with this?
She had no choice.
Right.
That was her meal ticket. What Paul wanted went. And that's why that video of that Alsatian... was that her or Carol Smiley? Anyway, Hub.
We'll see you in June.
Yeah, see you in June.
Bye-bye.
Remembering when we were young in the 80s.